Hey, whippersnappers, this is Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Pokeath'locke Season 6. This season, as you guys know, we are running through a Pokemon Y Avatar lock. And starting off today, we are in Silaga City, where we wrapped up last episode acquiring the second gym badge. And we are starting off today with our encounter in Silaga City, picking up this love disc. Talked about it a couple of episodes ago or so, and you guys seemed fine with our catching non-legally usable Pokemon, as long as we don't use them in battle for the purposes of facilitating usable in-game trades. So we are catching this love disc here, and Jet, our awesome Aerodactyl who we got in the last episode, and I have named Jet after the leader of the Freedom Fighters. Figured Jets can fly, and Jet's a member of the a citizen of the Earth Kingdom, so that worked out just fine. Maybe a little too derivative, but we'll take it. All right, so we got ourselves a love disc here, and we are going to head over and acquire our shiny. Well, if it was shiny, that would be fantastic. I don't know if there's an option or a possibility for this thing to be shiny, but maybe. I also, speaking of shinies, I briefly had a crazy thought of shiny resetting to get a Tyrant. Nobody really gave me much feedback on the on getting a Tyrant as well, so I'm going to assume that is not legal to do, just because I already have my encounter for Amber Town. So there we go. We've got Thumper, the Steelix. Let's take a quick look at Thumper. I think Thumper's probably programmatically defined, so there's really no variances here. But Impish, Rockhead, Rage, Stealth Rock, Atomize, and Gyro Ball. So yeah, fun. I don't think I want to add this to the team right this second. I'm pretty happy in terms of our ground and steel types just at the moment. But certainly a good backup there should we ever find ourselves in need of one. And certainly there'll be instances like we've got a fairy gym and stuff at some point. We'll be using Thumper. Alrighty, so let me make sure that the team is healed. Yep, looks good. So what we are doing today is we've got a couple of encounters we need to do. So we're going to continue on to route, I want to say it's route 10? Yes, route 10. All right, so we're going to go through here and into here and see what we get. Sigilyph is not a legal encounter, so we'll go ahead and run from the Sigilyph. Let's try Rock Tomb, actually. Let's see Jet in action. Oh, yeah. All right, so we are going to find Hawlucha. All right, what do we got? Female Hawlucha, level 19. Okay, let's try a Rock Tomb. Ooh, that was very dangerous. Okay, and that was not. All right, great. So, wow, good. We did not kill Hawlucha, which is fantastic. I wonder if it's rainy? Well, is rainy? Is overcast helped? Does that help Dust Falls? Nope, apparently not. Okay. Oh no, Roost! Oh, that's unfortunate. We got you so nicely positioned, Hawlucha. Alright. Well, let's try another Great Ball. Hey, alright. Well, there we go. We didn't need the near-death the near-death red zone to make that happen. Everybody's getting level 25. Fantastic. And, give a nickname to Hawlucha. Yes. This looks, Hawlucha looks like a Suki to me. So we are going to name Hawlucha Suki. Suki's been transferred to the PC. Fantastic. That is another Pokemon. I think primarily speedrunners rely on Hawlucha for a good part of the game. Hawlucha is a very good matchup for most of the things here. Again, I think we've got Jet as a flying type right now, and we've got Gecko and Roku as fighting types, and Toph will also eventually be a fighting type. I think Suki will be a great backup at some point, but for now, we're gonna leave her in the box. And should we need her services, the Kyoshi Warriors are always ready to heed the call. So we've got more Team Flare plot happening today. So there we go. Fantastic. Let's see, we've got the Houndour there. Let's go for the Rock Tomb. Yeah, I think it was mentioning last episode. I don't think I've ever used an Aerodactyl before. Like, maybe, but like never that I can really recall. So I'm actually really excited to get a chance to finally use this Gen 1 Pokemon that's existed for 28 years or whatever it is. But yeah, so, and eventually, maybe by the end of today, maybe we'll see how far we get. Maybe by the end of today, we will even be, well, no, we won't be unlocking Mega Evolution, because I think there's some Karina, some Karina stuff going on, but I think that we have to beat the gym before we, like, I think we go to the Tower of Mastery, and my goal is to get through the Tower of Mastery today. I think that, okay, so that's an Electrike. It potentially has electric moves that I don't want to mess with, so let's bring in Penelope. We got ground types on the team, we might as well use them. So I think we will be getting close, but my goal is not to get through the next gym today. I think maybe my goal is to get through the Tower of Mastery so we can kind of kick off next episode with the gym, potentially, and unlocking Mega Evolution, which we should talk about in a little bit. I also didn't get much feedback. Lots of great comments. You guys are doing great about commenting. What is this? Jet wants to learn the move Ancient Power. I don't know that we want Ancient Power, because that's a special move, and I'm pretty sure that we are a physical attacker. I'm going to say no to this. Alright. Give up learning. Yes. Alright. I'm about to send in Croagunk. We're ground type. Should be fine, right? Boom. Oh, it avoided the attack. Okay. Taunt we can handle, because I was never planning on doing anything but hurting you very, very, very badly. Okay. Poison Sting. We did get poisoned, which is not my favorite. Not my favorite, but that's fine. We'll Ice Shard to finish off the Croagunk with the priority there. Fantastic. But I did ask, so I asked last time, how do you guys feel about potentially, since there's going to be a lot of Mega Evolutions that we just can't use due to our type restrictions, what are your guys' thoughts on potentially giving ourselves earlier access? And I don't mean like, oh, they're in-game, but I just want it sooner. I mean, by that I mean like, oh, you know, Mawilite, for example. We caught a Mawile last episode. But Mawilite is hidden behind post-game. Like, we literally cannot access it before the challenge will be over. And so I asked that question, and I didn't really get any feedback on it specifically, except for that Pizza Guy 5 said something which I actually think is a really good idea, and you guys have to let me know. We won't mess with it today, but if based on feedback from this episode you guys seem amenable to it, then maybe we'll, next episode, once we've unlocked Mega Evolution, take that into better consideration. But what they said was, you're going to get a lot of Mega Stones that you aren't... Oh, I really didn't want to battle her. That you're not going to be able to use. So you could potentially do like an exchange thing where, you know... and I won't do like the free Blastoise site or whatever I've got. But the thought was, when you find Mega Stones going forward... you could exchange it for one that is more useful to you. One that you could actually potentially use. Pachirisu will switch. Oh yeah, Penelope's poisoned. I think Overworld Poison has been removed by this point. The problem is these mechanics all just kind of got removed piecemeal as time went on, so I don't remember. we might need to keep an eye on... I don't remember seeing... I think maybe that happened in Gen 5. I don't remember seeing little poison bubbles or anything as we were walking around, but we'll keep an eye on Penelope here. I think we're getting close to a town, so I don't want to waste a lot of healing stuff if we... About to send in Hippopotas. Yep, we'll switch... It's tough. Tough is our only... We don't have a water type or anything. I think we eventually, maybe... Oh, I don't think we've even used Needle Arm yet. I think we eventually... There we go, very nice. Eventually get access to a Quagsire, maybe... obviously, it's a maybe. It'll just depend on what pops up. But, so, I think that's kind of our only... Maybe there's a chance for a Poliwrath at some point. Yes, Joseph. Let's heal real quick. And, make sure everyone's doing okay. We'll take a quick look at Suki. And... All right. next boxes. All right, so we looked at Thumper, and we've got a Naive, Unburdened. So we got our neutral-natured Hawlucha. I don't know what Hawlucha abilities. I honestly don't know if I've really used Hawlucha much before. I've probably used one once at some point, but never very extensively. So I don't remember if it's got better abilities. Unburdened's kind of a bad, although Unburdened's the one where, like, if they use boost the speed stat if its held item is used or lost. So that's actually something you can exploit pretty easily. Really get a fast hitter there. That's probably not too bad. Even if there are better, I think I'm probably pretty happy with it. Karate Chop, Wing Attack, Roost, Aerial Ace. This is already a pretty good little teammate there. So Suki, I think, will definitely be making an appearance at some point. Probably next episode, because we're going into the fighting gym, ideally. Pokemon is pretty sure. Payback. Okay, not sure how that... Oh, pretty slow is probably what he said. Part of my screen is obscured, so you guys will have to forgive me. All right, we did heal. All right. Oh, all right. Team Flare continues. So we're going to go figure out what he's doing. And then my goal is to kind of movie magic us through Reflection Cave. We'll want to do our catch in there, but then I'll probably meet you guys on the other side so that we don't have to spend all day just on a connector route that doesn't really have a whole lot going on in it. But let's take care of any of the interesting plot. Obviously, that's where the base ends up being. All right. So let's head out. I think we are going to be coming across... okay, so this is... Yeah, nothing. I think we just head on. Lucario. Oh, here we go. Here's Karina. All right. So Karina and our future Lucario there. Route 5, did you say? Oh no, we originally ran into her on Route 5. Right. Like, this isn't Route 5. Does this loop back around? Is this Johto? No. No. Oh man, I did not prepare to battle 2 Lucarios. I forgot this was coming. Should have grabbed Hawlucha. Okay. All right. We need to finish this guy off quickly. What was that? Defense harshly fell. All right. That's fine. Let's. Okay. All right. Please don't kill my Aerodactyl. I really want Mega Aerodactyl. Please. Please don't do this. All right. Everybody's wants to learn Retaliate. Retaliate's dark, right? No, normal. We don't need that then. User gets revenge for a fainted ally. If ally fainted the previous turn, this move becomes more powerful. No, we're not gonna do that. Because we'll never die. We're the greatest earthbenders of the world. Okay. Give up on learning Retaliate. Yes. Stop talking to me about Retaliate. Goodness gracious, we've got things to do. Karina wants to send out Lucario. All right, so Lucario, Roku. Roku's gonna do that. We'll Flame Wheel, go after its steel weaknesses. All right. Ow. What was that? Power Punch? All right. And that should raise my speed. Oh. I guess maybe it has a chance to. Okay. All right. Can we burn or something? Ooh. All right. He's power-up punching Mach Punch? Oh, goodness. Okay. Alright. I was so scared there for a second. I'm like, if this isn't enough, he's definitely going to kill Rogu. But I had faith. Roku's... Oh, I guess it's raining. That's the problem. Because the overworld stuff actually does affect, doesn't it? Doesn't it count? Once you get past the cave, just beyond here, you'll be able to stop by and say hello. Alrighty. Route 11 is a forfeited route. Yeah. Forfeited route. Slide in there. I'm gonna avoid some of these battles, and I will come back and clean them up in a little bit. Because I would really... Oh, well, we're gonna avoid as many of them as we can. This is a black belt. What you got, Mienfoo? Yeah. All right. We've got Jet out front, so that should be fine. Just Aerial Ace. Should do it. Fantastic. Looking good, Mienfoo. All right. So Route 11 is a forfeited encounter, and it's been a little while since we've had one of those, so let me re-explain what that means. We are able to bring in... So we've got Roku and Penelope, who are... Oh, Hollow Clip. Hello there. Looks like you almost made it to Shallower City. It's fantastic. Fantastic! Looks like your journey with Pokemon around the Kansas region is going swimmingly. Tell you the person Shallow knows a great deal about Mega Evolution. Alright, yes, we are going to go learn about Mega Evolution. Yes, alright. And we know cut. Let's grab Sock. But this is a forfeit route because this is, so we are doing an avatar lock through Pokemon Y. This better not. Okay. All right. We're doing an avatar lock through Pokemon Y, but we are doing that as part of a greater series called the Pokeath'locke, where we are working our way through every generation of Pokemon. Rock Polish. I guess that could be useful potentially. We're working our way through every generation of Pokemon in one continuous series. So what we're doing is, you know, we did a Pokemon Yellow Dice Lock, and then our same character then moved on to Johto and did a Pokemon Crystal Wedlock. And we are transferring Pokemon. Care for a Sky Battle with a Sky Trainer? Ooh. Yes? I mean, why not, right? Jet can do it. Alright. Jet's a rock type, so we should be able to take care of, ooh, she's got electric type stuff. Oh yeah, look at us way up in the sky. Alright. Rock Tomb is enough. Fantastic. Alright. Looking good, Jet. Looking good. About to send in Wingull. Come on, Rock Tomb. Boom, baby. But so since we are doing this as a continuing series, kind of like Ash always got to bring Pikachu with him on any new adventures, and he often brought other Pokemon through as well. We are trying to make it give this series more continuity by allowing us to bring in Pokemon that survived our previous challenges into the new game. So at the beginning of this series, we looked at our transfers, which were Roku and Penelope, our Chimchar and Swinub, and oh man, I'm just trying to skirt around this guy. Our Chimchar and Swinub, and so as part of that though, because it's just too OP to be able to just have, you know, some Pokemon brought in, is we had to forfeit some routes. And that means that we forfeited 3 routes of potential encounters for every single transfer we wanted to bring in. And our transfers cap at 3, so that's not really, like, we can't bring unlimited transfers through. Our transfers cap at 2. And so, but to bring in those 2, we have to get rid of 3 routes for each of them. So, before the series began, I plugged in a random number generator, and 3 potential routes are given up, and Route 11 that we just crossed through was one of those routes. So, to remind you guys, Route 3 was also forfeited. Route 11, which we just passed through, Route 16 is forfeited. Route 22, Lumue City, which we passed through already, and then Victory Road is forfeited. All right. So Mr. Mime is not a legal encounter. I think we can find in here Roggenrola, Carbinks, and Ferroseeds. So, ooh. Okay, here's our encounter. We have got a Roggenrola, and so yeah, there we go. I do think, so we potentially, so here on the floor, it actually took us a while to find this thing, but here on the floor, what was it? Roggenrola and Carbink were available just as normal encounters, and then I think Ferroseeds potentially would fall on the ceiling from us. I had something fall on the ceiling onto me at one point, but it was a Swoobat. So, but Roggenrola, Gigalith is a very cool Pokemon. I'm not going to say no to a Roggenrola, certainly. Don't necessarily love a mono rock type. Honestly, Ferroseed would have been really great, having a grass steel type going, potentially. But I think that Roggenrola and, by extension, potentially Gigalith, could be very exciting. I don't remember, is Gigalith a trait evolution, though? I don't know how we would facilitate that. I guess I could just PK Hex it once it gets to a certain level or something. But anyway, we're going to catch this Roggenrola, and then we will see you guys on the other side. And here we are, Shallower City. We made it! A couple of close calls in there, nothing I couldn't handle, but ran into a Wobbuff at one point, and I was really scared. I had Penelope up front, and thankfully Penelope's not incredibly strong, so I was able to heal off whatever counters did land, and but I would be lying if I said she didn't go down to like a 1 HP one time. So Glad you guys didn't have to witness that. But we're doing fine now. All right. So yeah, some leveling in there. I will probably be doing some leveling on the routes that we just left. You know, we passed through a couple of routes today that I kind of skipped a bunch of trainers on. So I'll probably be going back between now and next episode and cleaning up those routes, picking up whatever items we might have missed, or battling whatever trainers we might have missed. Because, as I said, we're looking at hopefully. Oh my gosh, you guys talk way too much. We don't need 5 rivals. All right, one of us doing all of this nonsense is just too much. All right. There we go, Tower of Mastery. Let's get in there and figure out what's going on, shall we? All right, come on. Yeah, Trev's great. I don't care. Let's go. But yeah, since we're going into the gym, I gotta look at what the level cap is for gym number 3 in Karina's gym. But we will. Oh yeah, here we go. I was like, shouldn't there be something happening in here? Golden Mega Evolution Guru. I guess you say I'm acquaintance. All right. But yeah, so I'll clean up those and get us, you know, I imagining Karina's Pokemon are probably, you know, at least in their mid-30s, give or take. So we'll clean up those trainers and get whatever experience we need for that. And we'll start next episode with the gym. But yeah, let's what's this now? Were you the one who found this intriguing stone? It was given to me. What? It was you who found it, right, Uncle? Who found it doesn't really matter. What is important is that you were honest. If you tell lies, the truth is clouded and eventually lost. And while we're being honest, that intriguing stone is just an ordinary rock. Sure a hubbub out there. Does that mean everyone has arrived? Alright, here we go. Because I think we're supposed to have a battle with Serena here at the end. So, us to fight for the right for the keystone or something. Uncle! Where have you been? I was in that room talking with Tino and Trevor. Feels like it's been some time since our whole group has gathered in one place. Yeah, I think it's been since we met up on Route 7. Yeah, I mean, it's not like we've been actively trying to do that, though. We've just... Alright, so, Karina, I know, have your Pokemon battle a lot and they go stronger and evolve. Oh, the Pokemon evolve with certain items. Some Pokemon evolve through friendship, and others only evolve in certain places. Exactly, and it's likely that Pokemon evolve in a lot of other ways as well. But Mega Evolution is an evolution that transcends all other evolution. Indeed. Mega Evolution is a transformation of Pokemon that were thought to be unable to evolve any further. It's a whole new level of power. So in an ordinary evolutionary line like Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard, does that mean Charizard will be able to evolve even further? Yep, exactly. But not all Pokemon have a Mega Evolution. There's a reason why I use the word transformation. I'm very curious to see. I cannot believe for a second that Game Freak's not going to add more Mega Evolutions into Pokemon Legends ZA. So I'm really excited to see who's going to get some love there in ZA. A lot of Pokemon who could use it. And so it'll be interesting. My guess would be that probably the Kalos starters are going to be getting Megas this time around. Like, I don't think there's any new Pokemon. I don't think there's any Gen 6 Pokemon that got Mega Evolutions. It was all older Pokemon that kind of got some love. And so, sorry, but personally I only have 1 Mega Ring. It's a very precious item. That's why my research isn't getting anywhere. So I want all of you to decide amongst yourself which one of you will be the one who challenges the Mega Evolution successor. I'll pass. Pokemon Battle isn't really my scene. I love how he's like, only got 1, and even having just the 1 is holding up his research. But he's going to give it away. I guess us doing it will improve his research, but us actually getting out there and doing it. But yeah, so here we are. We're going to be battling Serena. But yeah, I'm fascinated, one, to see what starters and regional starter evolutions we get with Pokemon Legends, just assuming that they'll do that again, and 2, what new Mega Evolutions we'll get. Because I imagine we'll see some Gen 6 Pokemon getting Mega Evolutions this time around. Are you ready? Yes. All right. I will master Mega Evolution and set myself apart from other trainers. I also do it for my Pokemon. We've come so far together, and they never stop believing in me, trainer. All right, but my Pokemon are actually good, so this is going to be problematic. All right, so she sends out the Meowstic. I, unfortunately, still have Penelope up front, don't I? Darn. Jet had started outpacing her, and so I switched her around when we were in the cave. All right, let's bring Gecko in. It's been a while since we've seen Gecko. We've seen a lot of Jet today, or at least I have. We were mostly using Jet while you guys were with us. So, all right, let's go for the feint attack. Oh, we're slower. Ooh, there's one shot. Okay. Well, was that disarming voice? That's a fairy move. All right, Blue Spirit. Goodness. Not looking to lose people. Serena. All right, Shadow Sneak should do it. There we go. Fantastic. All right, so Niestic down. She's got she took the 1 week to me, so she's got what, a Frogadier at this point. She's got Absol. It will switch for Absol. Roku. Since my Gecko is injured, my other fighting type at the moment. All right, Absol. We'll go for the Mach Punch. Nice. Quick attack. Not bad. All right, Mach Punch it up. And then just had the Frogadier then. Breaks it. She hit the one strong. Oh. I mean, that makes more sense. Send it, breaks it, when you switch your Pokemon. Yes, I'm going to switch. And I guess we'll see some more Jet. We got a Fire type coming out. Because again, we don't have a Water type. Right, breaks it. Yeah, we battled with her recently, right? Anyway. Down goes the brakes. Easy peasy. I cannot wait for Mega Aerodactyl. That's gonna be so cool. I think potentially next episode, once we beat the gym, that's something we can do. Because I think we're battling for the right to battle Karina for the right to use Mega Evolution. It was so strong. All right, so there we go. We have taken one step closer to learning about Mega Evolution and all of that. So we will go and next episode, we will start off by battling Karina at her gym and gaining the right to Mega Evolve for ourselves. And at that point, I'm hoping I'll get some feedback from you guys on this one, on Pizza Guy 5's suggestion of potentially swapping out unusable Megastones for a Megastone that would potentially be useful. And we could even potentially, to make it even a little more fair, we could even potentially, like, I could randomize, like, any Megastone that we could potentially use. Like, so technically, we didn't catch a Kangaskhan, but Mega Kangaskhan would be a legal use for us. So maybe we could, like, I could randomize which one we get or something. And that way, like, it's not just me, like, picking, all right, now I have a Mega Mawile or whatever. So maybe we could do something like that, where, like, we swap out an unusable Megastone for a random usable one. And obviously we wouldn't get like 5 Kangaskanites, but you know, so it might take us a couple of chances to get the Mawile we want or whatever. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We made it through some Team Flare plot, I guess. We battled a couple Team Flare people, at least. I don't know what exactly they were doing, but so if we want to call it plot, sure. It's more plot than some of the other games have given us, Sword and Shield. But yeah, we made it through there. We went through Reflection Cave. We've caught a couple of great Pokemon. We've got a new Steelix. We've got a Halucha. We've got a Roggenrola. So fun things are in store for the Earth Kingdom squad here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Let me know your thought on swapping out usable Megastones for unusable Megastones, and I will see you guys all back here next time for gym number 3 and the right to Mega Evolve, at the very least, this Aerodactyl. Alrighty, guys, I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Have a good one.